Hello friends, good morning all of you, and let's begin for today's class. Okay, fine. So I hope that all you people are fine and doing well in your studies. So maybe for upcoming unit test, you people are going to work on that. Okay. So from that point of view, we need to complete some portion for our communication skills also. So without wasting much of the times, we will just begin for what we people in last semester, not last semester, last class. I think that we people finished articles, and there we people were about to just go with noun, if you remember. Okay, so I will share screen immediately. All of you ensure that you are able to see the screen as well as you are able to listen me properly. Okay. Just give me a few seconds so that all right, so let's continue. So that people have studied about noun. This is name of place, person, thing, anything around us. So we have a name for it. So accordingly, you people can just see examples: girl, book, Mary, Paris, bird, education, love, and all other examples that you people can see. I think that slide is the next slide visible or not?
No, sir.
So it means I have to share it again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this also people just talked in person. You can talk of girl, boy, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, Mr. Patil. That is again a person. Place, school, home, playground, Pandapu, zoo, dog, bee, cow, elephant, horse. These are all animals. Pen, table, flower, pencil, books. All other are things or objects that you people can think of. And here we closed our last session to just go for and types of noun that people are going to see here in this slide. All other point types that you people will come to know, but I will just focus on major types. Those major types are like common noun is here, then proper noun is here, abstract noun is here, and collective noun is here. So those are four major types, and you people can try to understand those. All other are types, but you'll come to know they are just a kind of minor types. Maybe they are very simple also. Okay, so concrete. So what will be concrete? Exactly opposite of abstract. If you understand what abstract noun is, then you will understand concrete is. Countable, that we can count. Uncountable, that we cannot count. Cannot count in the sense that it requires some unit. Okay. Compound, which is made up of two words, that is compound. Collective, we'll discuss it. Material, that is name of some material like wood, plastic, or maybe sugar, or maybe cement, or something like this. Singular, plural, that is again we are familiar. So let's go and see more things here. In this slide you'll come to know all those types that people just mentioned here. You are going to see here. So we will begin with first of all common noun. So all you people just try to understand its name suggests. Okay, so what is it? It is common. So why it is common? Because it can be applicable for number of people, number of things, number of places also, which we call it non-specific. How they are? They are non-specific, they are general, so therefore we refer them common. They are commonly used, so therefore they are common noun. And same thing, that is name of place, person, or things or ideas also. Examples that people can see: a table, book, window, friends, and many more that you people can add here, like teacher, boy, girl, maybe river, And you can tell me a few examples. Can you tell me some examples of common noun?
Dwarf.
Man.
Man is there.
Person.
Person is there.
City.
City is there.
Animals.
Animal. Girl is there.
Boys.
Boys.
Tree.
Rutuja, I'm not able to listen your voice.
Children.
Children is there, yes. Yes.
Villages.
Villages, yes, all right, Rashikesh. So these are some of the nouns which we people use commonly and that you people can understand. So if you understand common noun, now just try to understand what can be proper noun. So proper noun is for a particular person, for a particular place, or for a particular maybe animal also. They're specific, they're limited. For example, if you can think your own name, that is limited to you only. There might be one or two another person of having same name, but it is your name only, and there cannot be like in case you can compare boy and your name. Okay, or we'll take one name here, that boy is here, and we'll take another Ram. Okay, so in that case, boy can be applicable to anyone. Okay, anyone who is boy, that is for all boy we people can use this noun. But for Ram we cannot use Ram for everyone, so that it becomes proper. So common and proper, that is difference. So here you people can see names of all people will come here: John, Anna. Names of cities like London, Pandharpur, Solapur, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Delhi, Bangalore. Names of oceans: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean is here, or you can talk about the Indian Ocean is here, or you can also talk about Sweri College. In fact, that is proper noun, and maybe name of your particular village is proper noun. And you just tell me a few other examples of proper noun.
Taj Mahal.
Yes, Taj Mahal, again proper noun.
Qutub Minar.
Qutub Minar is there.
Arabic Ocean.
Yes, the Arabic Ocean you can call. That is also proper noun.
Ganga River.
Raigad
Yes.
Fort.
Germany.
Germany is
Lion.
lion will not be here.
Sun.
Raigad Fort.
Animals है ना.
Animals, but lion, and in lion all lion will come. It is not for one particular lion. Okay, if you give a particular name to that lion, in that case only lion. Okay, Raigad, that is right.
Moon.
Nile River.
Nile River, yes. Moti, if you say Moti, that is proper noun.
Pandharpur.
Pandharpur is proper noun.
Japan.
Japan is there, yes. All right, so you people got it right. So now let's try to understand abstract noun here. Okay, so what do you mean by abstract? First of all, try to understand the meaning of abstract, and then we'll talk about abstract noun. So what is abstract? Something that which is not visible with our open eyes, something that we cannot touch, something which is only in our ideas, or something which is in only experience, that is abstract. जसं काही जे आपण अनुभूती घेतो फक्त अनुभवच करू शकतो, that is abstract. ज्याला आपण in Marathi you call it भाववाचक नाम. Okay, abstract noun means भाववाचक, which Tejaswini what?
काल्पनिक sir.
Yes, kalpanik, which is imaginary. Yes. So for such things only we people use our five senses. Here you people can read something that you cannot perceive with your five senses. So cannot perceive with your five senses. Which are our five senses? Which are our five senses?
Skin, nose.
Yes, skin, nose, eyes, ears, and tongue. Okay, so these are five senses, and with that five senses we cannot perceive. म्हणजे ते कसं असतं मग? They are into ideas. They are ideas only, and therefore they are abstract. म्हणजे आता if you ask me, so if you take the example of freedom, we'll think of freedom. Okay, so freedom is the state only. Freedom is the only thing that we people can tell, we can just understand, but we cannot show I have freedom like this, or you cannot touch freedom, or you cannot maybe give it to someone, in the sense like object. Okay, so therefore it is only in the form of concept only. So such things are abstract noun. Like love, same is with love also. When you think of love, love is experienced. Okay, so we people can feel the love, but we cannot see, we cannot touch, or we cannot show. With your five senses you cannot just understand. Love is the concept that maybe your heart or maybe your brain may understand, but not your five senses. So therefore you cannot pursue them with your five senses. And there are many, like courage is here. So same case with courage. So if someone has courage, means what? That he has such things or such ability only, but it is cannot be seen, touched, or it cannot be shown. So such nouns will come here, abstract noun. Mostly will come, no, many of the feelings will come here. Feelings, all feelings will be here. Okay, feelings. And can you tell me other examples here? Abstract noun.
Angry.
Happiness.
Air.
Okay, happiness is there, anger is there, but let me clear. Someone said air. Air will not come here.
God.
Emotion.
Emotions, all emotions will be.
Fear.
Fear,
Dream.
Inspiration.
Pride.
inspiration,
Hate.
Beauty.
God.
Pride.
pride is there, God will be there. God will be there. Okay.
Democracy.
Democracy is there. Yes, exactly.
Sir, dream.
Kindness.
Kindness is there, one person at a time, because if two or three persons speaks, in that case I can understand only one person what is speaking. Sometimes I'm not able to understand what other people are saying. Okay, yes, next.
Sad.
Patience.
Patience, yes, patience. Sadness, sad is adjective, sadness will be noun. Sadness.
Success.
Success is there, yes.
Liberty.
Liberty is there, yes, all right.
Dream.
Dream, yes, exactly, dream.
Charity.
Charity is also there, yes.
Goal.
Hate.
Goal is there.
Beauty.
Beauty is there.
Wealth.
Monica, I'm not able to listen.
Wealth.
Yes, wealth, wealth and health, both.
Motivation.
Motivation, yes, Ishwar. Yes, many more, many more. You people just try to find it out, and I will suggest you can make a list of such nouns. Okay, you can make a list of such nouns. It will help you to find it out. So if you are not having many of the examples, you can just take help of internet and try to find out such abstract nouns that you're not aware of. For example, love, freedom, courage, all you people know, but some nouns that you people just told, like liberty, like freedom, or maybe any other. So you can make a list of such nouns, and maybe that will help you. Okay, so I hope that now abstract noun, if it is clear to you. Concrete is very simple. I shouldn't explain concrete. Opposite of abstract is what? That is concrete. It means that we can see, we can touch, we can smell, we can taste, we can see, we can show. That will be concrete. Okay, in fact that is not a type at all, but just because of we are talking of abstract, so we are talking of concrete also. So something that you can perceive with your five senses. Anything will come here that you people can see, show, touch. That will come here in concrete. For example, here apple is here. So apple we can see, we can smell, we can touch, we can taste. Dog, same. House, flower, ज्या ज्या गोष्टी आपण स्पर्श करू शकतो, tangible, everything will come here in concrete. Okay, and all examples, all things, all nouns will be who or which are having some physical existence, physical appearance, they will come here. Okay, will not go for examples here, because concrete nouns, almost all nouns we can talk of concrete. जे आपण आपल्या आजूबाजूला आहेत सगळे, ज्यामध्ये common noun, all common noun will come here again. Book is also concrete, a window is also concrete, friends concrete. Okay, like this. Then we'll go for countable nouns. Okay, countable means what? Very simple, that we can count in numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 100, thousands, crores, and many more. Okay, that we can count. For example, here pen, so we can count pens, 5 pens, 10 pens, 100 pens. Orange, oranges, so you can just think of number of oranges. Here bike, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10,000. House, houses, you can think of number of houses here. So that is countable. Anything that you can count into numbers, that will be countable noun. Okay, and what will be uncountable then? Now here you can try to understand that cannot be counted. It cannot be counted in the sense it requires some unit with it. Okay, it requires some unit with it. For example, if you think here of milk, so as I can count pen, 1, 2, 3, 4 pen, 5 pens, 10 pens, 1,000 pens. Now you can just try to apply same. Can I call it 1 milk, 2 milk, 5 milk, 10 milk? Is it right?
No, sir.
So what should be it? How I should?
Liters.
Yes, it requires some unit, that here we use liter. Okay, so 1 liter, 5 liter, 10 liter, 100 liter, 1,000 liters. So that makes it uncountable. Okay, same case with bread. You may say, sir, bread we can count, but for bread we use slice of bread. Okay, so bread is not together, but when you're talking about bread, it is one slice of bread. Okay, you'll get to know that when you're asking for a bread, you can ask, please give me 1 slice of bread, 2 slices of bread, something like. So slice is used. For money, you people use rupees. We have that currency. So rupees, again, it is required. So 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 100 rupees, that you are going to use rupees. For food, again, food can be counted with number of maybe other units that you people can use it for. Usually it can be into kilograms. Water, same liter you are going to use here. For snow, same, etc., that you people can think of. And here rice is also. So here also you may call, sir, we can count rice grains, but here not. You can count rice grains, but if rice is cooked rice, in that case you cannot count it. So therefore that rice is mentioned here. Okay, so the some things that is required with unit. So you can take here sugar. So if you want to say sugar, so we can't say 1 sugar, 2 sugar, 5 sugar. Oil, that you can take, and you can tell me other example. Not necessary here also to tell me examples. Simply you try to understand. Uncountable means that it requires some unit like liter, meter, kilogram, maybe like this, to measure them. Okay, that makes uncountable. So here also you shouldn't give me examples like stars. Okay, if you're talking about stars, all stars we cannot count. Okay, but up to certain limit we can count. For example, I can count 10, 100, up to 100, up to 1,000 I can count. So it is not uncountable. So that is, their number is infinite. Because of that we cannot count. Okay, but certain numbers we can count. Again, some students tell me hair also. So in case of hair also, though we cannot count all hairs, but certain hairs we people can count. Maybe up to 5, 10,000, 100 hairs we can count. So don't go for that also. Stars and hairs, we can count them. Okay, that does not require any unit. Then again, this is minor type. Next type is minor type, compound noun, which is made up of 2 words, usually which are brought together. They are written together or they are spoken together. This will be called compound noun. Okay, so here people can see sister-in-law. So here 2 words, sister and law, that makes compound. Schoolboy, school and boy. Fruit and juice. Textbook, text and book. Can you mention few other examples for compound?
Eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses. Lunchtime.
Snowflake.
No flex.
Snowflake.
Snowflake.
Milkman.
Milkman.
Bus stop.
Yes, bus stop.
Basketball.
Basketball.
Photograph.
Photograph. Autograph.
Seafood.
No, I could not get.
Washing
Sunrise.
machine.
Football.
Football, sunrise, Facebook.
Dining table.
Dining table, yes. And and we can talk
Blackboard. Board.
blackboard. Yes.
Lookout.
Bus stop.
Bus stop. Look out. Okay, look out.
Playground.
Playground. Yes.
Son-in-law.
Screenshot.
Son-in-law.
WhatsApp.
Check out.
Check out.
Software.
Software is there. Check out. We need to check it out. Yes, Nikhil, football. All right. You people can find it more, as I already told you, that you people can find it out. That is not major type, but we can just try to flower pot. In our day-to-day life, we can use such nouns which are made up of two words that can be compound noun. Okay. Next important type, that is collective noun. People need to understand what collective noun means. Collective means a collection, group, or number of things which are considered together, and they are considered one. Okay, so people can try to understand, refer to a group of things as one whole. Okay, so example that you people can take here, will take a family. Okay, so when we think of family, that is not only one person in family. Usually it may be more than two members can make family. Okay, or we can take example of class. When I say class, in our class almost there are 60 students. Okay, so class is one, but in that class there are number of students. Like this, people are thinking of collective noun. So here given examples like bunch. So when you say bunch, it can be bunch of keys or bunch of grapes. So when you say bunch of grapes, there are number of grapes in that bunch. It is not one grape makes a bunch. Okay. Audience. When you say audience, there are number of people who are sitting in front of maybe stage to listen or to see some performance. Flock. When we talk of flock of birds. So in a flock of birds, there are number of birds come together, and that makes one flock. Group can be group of friends, group of maybe group of artists, group of maybe anybody. So that groups where number of members are there, and that makes a group. And you can tell me more examples here in collective.
Bungalows.
Bungalows can be plural. I don't think bungalows is collective.
Galaxies of stars.
Galaxy will be galaxy of stars. So number of stars make one galaxy.
Teacher, staff.
Staff will be there. Yes.
Mobile apps.
Armies. Garden of
Solar
flowers.
system.
Solar system.
Zoo of wild animals.
Zoo is.
Apps, sir.
Apps means
Apps in mobile.
Application.
applications. Okay. No, applications
Forest
will be
or trees.
plural. No, applications will
Village.
be plural.
Card.
Village is not.
Card. Forest of trees.
Forest is there. Yes.
Gang of thieves.
Yes, gang of thieves. Right.
Library.
Library of books.
Team.
Team of players.
Poultry.
Poultry. Okay, poultry is there.
Basket of fruit.
Yes, basket of. Yes.
Book of notes.
Book of
Notes.
notes. Okay.
Pass.
Pack of cards.
Pack of
Card.
cards. Pack of cards.
Bundle of sticks.
Yes, bundle of sticks. In this case also, you people can find more examples of collective noun. There are many that you people should know, and you just try to work on them, because many of the times we are not sure whether that noun is collective, how it is used, and maybe we may get confused with collective noun also. So you just try to make a list of collective noun also. And next two types, that singular and plural, they are again common. Number of times we people have referred it. Singular means one. Okay, singular means one, refer to one person, place, or thing, like dog, horse, sheep, monkey, hero, etc. But here again, you just try to understand that there are again some nouns which can be made in a different way, plurals, that people need to understand. Some nouns are used, same noun is used in singular and plural also. maybe here another ship if you consider SHEEP. Okay, in that case singular and plural is same. Okay, this ship. I'm not able to write here properly. I don't think you're able to read it, but I don't have that writing pad here. So plural, more than one. If something is more than one, that will be plural. That more than one person, place, or things or idea that people can just think like this. Examples you can read here: dog, dogs; horse, horses; mouses is not right here. Okay, people correct it. So what will be the plural of mouse?
Mice.
Mice is plural, so nobody will take it. Mouses is not right. Ships will be okay. Babies are okay. All right. So these are some of the types of noun that we people should know, and you people can just try to go through it, because here whatever I explained, that is very short and that is not again maybe everything that I can cover here. You people just try to go on for again major types. Proper noun, there is not much to study. Common noun, abstract noun, collective noun, that you people have to work on, because in competitive exams question may be asked on collective noun and abstract noun. Maybe if we get time, we can have one exercise also based on this noun and all those things. So let me know if you have any questions about noun.
Sir,
Yes.
is singular noun and concrete noun are same?
Singular and concrete, not same, because concrete noun can be plural. Dogs is also concrete. Concrete म्हणजे जे आपण ज्याला स्पर्श करतो, ज्याला पाहू शकतो, that is concrete. So dog is singular, dogs is plural, but both are concrete. जे मी house is house, house is same. House is concrete, houses is also concrete. Flower is concrete, flowers are also concrete. So singular plural means that is एकवचनी अनेकवचनी. Concrete म्हणजे जे जे आपण सगळ्यांना ज्याला आपल्या डोळ्यांना वगैरे पाहू शकतो, स्पर्श करू शकतो, that will be concrete. You can just add one more category here. I think that you might have read it somewhere. Material noun is there. I think that it is not mentioned here. Material noun. So what is material? That is name of material. Again, you can have common noun आणि concrete noun मध्ये same येऊ शकतो. Dog common पण आहे आणि concrete पण आहे. In case of material, names of material like wood, plastic, cement, sand, sugar, oil. Again, त्यातले अनकाउंटेबल मधले काही इकडे येऊ शकतात. सो क्लासिफिकेशन दॅट इज नॉट स्ट्रिक्ट की हे असं आहे, हे कम्प्लीट डिफरंट आहे आणि दॅट इज नॉट मिक्सिंग. इट इज नॉट लाईक दॅट. दॅट कॅन बी कॉमन नाउन मध्ये अनकाउंटेबल येऊ शकतं, कॉमन नाउन मध्ये कॉन्क्रीट येऊ शकतं, और कॉमन नाउन मध्ये सिंग्युलर प्लुरल इट इज नॉट टाइप एट ऑल, बट आय हॅव मेन्शन्ड इट हियर because it was one image and I cannot segregate here, and so therefore I kept it as it is. Same example with mouses also. It is in the form of picture, so I cannot replace this. Okay, any other question? Anki kai question आहेत का? All right, we'll check randomly if students are attentive or not. Ajit Daigude, roll number 16. Ajit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Then let me ask here. Sakshi Mori, 27. Is it audible, Sakshi? Then let me ask Aditi
Yes, sir.
Patil, 42. Aditi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aniket Shinde, 55. Aniket.
Yes, sir.
And the last one is here Prakash, 57. Tikte, what is your surname, Prakash? Is it audible? I think that you are not listening. You are not attentive, Prakash. All right. So if no questions, then we'll go to the next slide here, and we'll begin here with pronoun. Okay. So again, in case of pronoun also, people need to understand. In pronoun, there is noun itself. But that noun, pronoun. So pro means for noun. Okay, pronoun means for noun. People use one word, and that word is nothing but pronoun. The word which is used instead of noun, that is pronoun. Okay, so now why do we use word instead of noun? Why should we use the word instead of noun? Because there is a kind of repetition. Okay, so repetition of, let's say, you can just talk of one paragraph. We'll try to write like this. Suppose we'll talk about a boy who is a Ram. Ram is a student. And if I want to add more, again, Ram is clever. Ram is hardworking. Something like that. If I want to continue, what will happen here? You'll find that there is repetition. Repetition of what? Repetition of noun. Which noun is repeated here? Ram is repeated here. So I wanted to avoid that repetition. So to avoid that unnecessary repetition, we people can use the word. That word is, who is this? Suyash Survase, roll number 56. See, if you're doing like this, I'm going to remove you from the meeting. So take care that unnecessarily you're not going to unmute yourself. All right, so pay attention, come to the point here. So I want to avoid this repetition of the noun Ram. So I can use pronoun here, and that pronoun is, which pronoun I can use here?
He.
He can be used. He can be used instead of Ram, and that repetition can be avoided. So for that purpose, we people use pronouns. Okay, so let's try to understand how many pronouns are there in English. We people consider personal pronouns, which are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These are called personal pronouns. Why they are called personal pronouns? Because they are used for persons. So therefore, they are called personal pronouns. So in English, there are 3 persons. Which are these 3 persons? These 3 persons are first person, second person, and third person. So what is first person? First person म्हणजे काय? ज्यावेळेस मी माझ्याबद्दल मी स्वतः बोलत असेल, that is first person. Okay, and first person मध्ये you can have singular, plural. Second person, if I'm talking to you, मी समोरच्या व्यक्ती सोबत बोलत असेल, that is second person. Okay, and what is third person? The one who is not present here, जी तिसऱ्या व्यक्तीबद्दल बोलत असेल, at that time, that is third person. Okay, so first person singular plural, second person singular plural, and third person singular plural. That kind of pronouns we people can consider here. Okay, so let's try to understand this chart with the help of this. So first person singular is I. So what is I? I is nothing but when I, or that is singular. People can try to. First person singular is pronoun I. Okay, so first person plural, when we are together, when there is number of person, people, and we are doing something, that becomes first person plural. So I is singular, we is plural. Both are first person. Okay, now let's talk about second person. So what is second person? If someone is in front of me and I'm talking with them, that becomes second person. So here you'll come to know, in second person also you are going to have singular. Here also you are going to have plural. Okay, so here you people can try to understand. Same, you is same here, and you is same here. So how will identify that it is used as a singular or it is used as plural? कसं ओळखणार you singular आहे का plural आहे? If I give an example, in that case, now you can become clear. First one, you is singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular.
First one is singular. Why? Because you thought the noun for which it is used, the student is singular, so you is singular. And second example, students is plural, so this you is plural. So that is the only way, because from which noun it is used, from that only we people can understand. So therefore, you is second person singular, second person plural. That you people can understand like this. Then we'll go for third person. In third person, again, we people have singular, plural. But in third person singular, you people have 3 pronouns. Which are these 3 pronouns? He, she, it. So third person singular, male, he. Third person singular, female, she. Third person singular, it is used for neutral things and for non-living things, that is it. So he, she, it is third person singular. Okay, and third person plural, they. Okay, so that is the pronouns, personal pronouns, that you people need to understand like this. Again, you people can understand, or you can just try to learn tense here, simple present tense, with the help of these pronouns, you can take one verb here and you just try to use that verb with all these pronouns. So can you tell me one example of verb? Any verb?
Eat.
Eat. Okay, we'll take it eat, E-A-T, eat. So you have to use like this: I eat, you eat, he eats, she eats, it eats, we eat, you eat, they eat. Or you can take it together: he, she eats also, because this is third person singular, and whenever it is third person singular, that time verb takes yes or es suffix. That you people have to understand in simple present tense. Okay, like he eats, she eats, or it eats. It can, you can take another verb like play: I play, you play, he, she, it plays, we play, you play, they play. Or you can take any other verb and you can practice like this. So that will help you to learn simple present. And remember that whenever it is he, she, it in third person singular, you people are going to use s or es to the main verb. Like that, you people can learn. Okay, then we'll go to the next column, that is object pronouns. Object pronouns, that is objective case of pronouns. त्याला मराठीमध्ये सर्वनामांची द्वितीय म्हणू शकता तुम्ही. So these are all सर्वनाम and that is their द्वितीय. Okay, so it's I, me, you remain same, you, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, you, as it is you, they becomes them. Okay, usually in passive voice, so sometimes you people can use, you need to use objective case of pronoun, and so it will help you to this. Then next third column is here, that says possessive adjectives. Okay, possessive adjectives, these are adjectives. Why these are adjectives? For example, we can put here one noun like pen. Okay, so if I write here pen, it becomes my pen. Okay, so pen is noun, which is my is telling more information about pen, so my becomes adjective. But what kind of adjectives these are? These are possessive adjectives. So what is possessive? What is possession? Possession means something that belongs to me. Possession means ownership of something. For example, here my pen, kunacha pen, maza pen. So that shows ownership of someone. Okay, so that's why they are called possessive adjectives. Okay, so you can think of other examples: my pen, my class, my mobile, my computer, my laptop, my home, my farm, my, and anything you can just say. Many things can be my. Okay, your, if you're talking about now someone is there and you're talking about their possession, in that case you can use your. So your pen, your mobile, your class, your maybe garden, your, you can think of other nouns. What you can say: your dog and your pet and your maybe nature and your friend and your what and whatnot. Okay, if someone is there, if you're talking about third person, and if you're talking about his possession, that will be his car, his bungalow, his house, his friends, his whatnot. Her car, her purse, her bag, her maybe whatever things. It's, that is for non-living things. Okay. Our, so what is our? What is our class, our college, our village, our nation, our state, our whatnot. Your, that is plural here. Okay, your responsibility. Okay, your fees, your class, your something, there and there. So all these are adjectives which show possession. All these are the adjectives which show possession. So after that, you people can use some nouns. Okay, then let's go to the next column here. That next column is possessive pronouns. Okay, possessive pronouns, again they show possession, same possession which we people talked here. My pen, it can be mine. Okay, that shows possession. It yours, something is yours, something is his, same, his and his. But through the sentence, through the examples that you people can understand. Hers, something is yours. In possessive pronoun, it is not yours. Ours, yours, and theirs. Okay, so with one example, we people will understand it in a better way. So I will give example here, like this. This is my pen. Okay, This is one sentence. And another is this pen is mine. Okay, so both sentences meaning is same. Both sentence meaning is same. This is my pen, this pen is mine, both mean same. But in first case, you'll come to know my is used here as possessive adjective and mine is here possessive pronoun. So that is the difference. And here this is pronoun, this becomes adjective here, like this, that you people need to understand. Is it clear or any question difficulty? If you are having any questions, you can ask. That is simple, in fact. Okay, no questions? Fine. Okay, we'll try to continue to the next column. Last column is here of this, which is called reflexive pronoun. So what do you mean by reflexive? It is reflecting here. Maybe a kind of emphasize that we people can say, like I, myself, you, yourself, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, we, ourselves. Why it is self and selves? What is the difference between self and selves? You, yourselves, they, themselves. So why it is self and why it is selves? No idea? Yes. Yes, Adesh, that's right. Self.
Plural, sir.
Yes, Ishwari. Self is singular, selves is plural. So that you have to understand. So here you, yourself, that is singular. Here you, yourselves, that is plural. Okay. So selves, ourselves, yourselves, themselves, that is plural. Okay. Example, I can give one like this. I myself. Myself did this. So here it is reflecting. What is reflecting? Who has done? I myself. Me swata kela. Me swata, like this. Then you people can use it. I myself did this. So same case that you yourself, he himself, she herself, it itself, we ourselves, you yourselves, they themselves. Okay, so that's all about pronoun. There are other types, but we are not going to learn those types because of short of time that people can think of maybe interrogative pronouns and demonstrative pronouns and maybe uncertain pronouns are there. So we are not going to talk about those pronouns. But in short, if this table is clear to you, in that case, you just tell me. Otherwise, if you are having any questions, you also try to tell me. So any difficulties there?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, then we'll try to understand next concept only and we'll stop here because next is verb and we'll just try to understand what verb is and we'll stop here today. Okay, so verb, next part of speech is verb, which is very, very important that you people need to understand. Why it is very, very important? Because whatever the sentences that you people are reading and whatever you people are listening, whenever you are using English, you will come to know you're using sentences. Okay, what you're using sentences, and sentences cannot be made without verb. If there is no verb, there is no sentence. So in every sentence there is verb. So verb is very important part of sentence. You cannot make a sentence without verb. There can be sentence without subject. If there is no subject, there can be sentence, but if there is no verb, there cannot be a sentence. So therefore verb is important. And many of the times we are having confusion of the verb, that which verb we people have to use, whether it is right form of verb, whether it is correct form of verb, and which verb we people are going to use, whether it is main verb, whether it is helping verb. In helping verb also we are going to get a classification, modal auxiliary verbs and primary auxiliary verbs. Okay, in main verb again you are having three forms of verb, V1, V2, V3. Sometimes you are using verb with infinitive, gerund form is there. Okay, so all those things people will talk here in this verb. So first of all, what is verb, that you people can try to understand through this definition. Verbs are words that are used to express an action. In short, the people need to understand verb is equal to action. Verb is equal to action. Verb shows action, but not all verbs show action. Okay, there are some verbs like helping verbs, they're not showing action, but they're used to talk about sometimes state, or sometimes to denote facts, to give information. For example, if the sentence is like this: he is a teacher in this, which is verb? Is verb, but is not showing any action here, but it is telling what? It is talking about state. So काय आहे तो? That is the being, or being teacher, that is conveyed by the verb is. So there are certain verbs which are not talking of action, but they are talking state or sometimes fact. So they can be used to talk about facts also. Okay, every sentence must have a verb that shows what the subject is doing or explains what is going on. Already I have told you that every sentence must have, must means that there is compulsion. Without verb, there is no sentence, I just told you. And what that verb shows, that shows that what subject is doing, that is action, or explains what is going on. So that can be describing. Okay, so that is about the verb. In next lecture, we'll talk about verb, different forms of verb, and various examples. Okay, so if you have any questions regarding this, whatever we have done about articles, about noun, about pronoun, you can feel free to ask me if you are not able to understand. I think that in between I use some words in Marathi, but still if you are not able to get my English, my understanding, my teaching, if you're not understanding, you just try to tell me here itself, not necessarily ki, if you're talking me like that you're not understanding, I'll not feel bad. I will just try to improve. I think that sometimes I speak very fast, that may be issue for you, but you try to bring it to my notice. I will try to reduce my speed and I will try to come it down. But I think that what the content we are learning, that is simple. What, because already people have studied nouns and pronouns, already people have studied articles also. So in that case, you'll try to understand it. Additionally, you can take help of a kind of maybe Google, YouTube is always there to find more information. So keep learning, be a self-learner, because I'm not sure that all students understand what I teach, because I teach most of the times in English. So might be there are some students who are complaining, sir, we are not understanding. And maybe sometimes technical error is also there. Some students may face really network issues there for them. So in that case also, it is not possible to listen me properly. But I'm sure if you are careful, if you are paying attention, if you're attentive, you're able to understand everything that I speak. So that's all for today. We'll take attendance. Roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 is absent here today. Then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is absent here today. Then 16, 17, 18 is absent here. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. So 59 and 60, 61 absent. So 10, 15, 18. Anyone is here? 10, 15, 18, 59, 60, 61. I think that 59 is last. Okay. So with this, today I will add notes in your teaching diary for unit number 1 for study purpose. You can go through that notes also. So should we stop here? Should I end this meeting for all, or anything that you would like to ask me? Who is 59? Adesh, I didn't see you. Adesh, where are you? I cannot see. Can you unmute and speak? Because in chat box I can see, but in participant I cannot see. 59. Okay, yes. All right. 59 is also there. Fine. So 10, 15, 18 absent. So should I end this meeting for all? You reply me yes, no, something.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.